Stuff NCW, Andrew, Scotchie, and the River Rats. Who put the hurtin' on you? Which leads off the new record. You have a favorite song on the new one?
Do I have a favorite song, the new one? I think I do. Number 8, which is Nothing Hurts As Bad. And I like that one, I guess, the most because it blends a lot of the hard-driving blues that we really like and a psychedelic aspect to it. There's some organ on there that gives it a great 70s kind of big rock and roll sound. And then throughout the album, I also incorporated my dad's voice from VHS tapes that I got at my mom's house. I went over there. I probably looked like a crazy person. I was going in my old room with these VHS tapes and pulling out different audio from like 1989 and 92, 93. And anyway, I found a couple clips that I really loved, and you can actually hear his laugh. His laugh is really infectious. And so you hear that on there. You hear my oldest brother when he was like 2 years old, and it's just kind of like a time capsule. Yeah,
and ties in again another aspect of that family.
Absolutely,
dynamic,
absolutely.
But I read somewhere you intended to be more than just your family, like a community.
Absolutely, yes. And that's one thing that Tom really put out into the Asheville community when he was with us, and it's one thing that we all grew up. Eliza, Keith, and I, the whole band, anybody that plays with us. We share that as a common thread. Like wanting to put love and good energy out there and bring people in as a family, and that again was a huge reason we named it Family Dynamo.
You grew up in Asheville.
Born and raised.
Yeah. What reflect on how Asheville's changed and all these musicians coming in, the scene that's kind of
we need like an hour to talk about it. The past 10 years have just exploded. You can ask any musician. The whole scene has been very supportive of each other, more venues, more groups here in town. That's why Keith Harry moved here, and I'm glad that you did. And it's really interesting to see, a lot of the tourism kind of develop, blow up, more so, and also people holding true to what makes Asheville really unique. The local shops, the local musicians, and not wanting to let any of that get squashed or washed out. And we believe in that, and any way we can support that, we definitely do. And there's many reasons that Asheville is unique, but I think one of the biggest things is just how eclectic the music scene is. How you can go out on, anybody that comes here, from around the world, they notice. You go out on a Tuesday night, you hear bluegrass, you'll hear death metal, you can hear everything, and it's a really inspiring place. And I think as long as we keep that and we pay attention to the festivals, the businesses, the artists that define Asheville and that have been here forever, for a long time at least, and I don't think any of the unique Asheville aspect is going to get squashed out by development. I think a lot of people fear that right now, and I do too to a certain extent, but at the same time, we're all protecting each other.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's cool, yeah.
Let me mention the show, 6/29, Friday the 29th at Highland Brewing. It's a CD release show. And the trio, other people on stage that night? You might have already said that.
We're working on getting our buddy Baby Legs, Josh Cavender. We're going to get him in on some keys and got other special guests in mind as well.
Yeah, I figured. It'd be a party. Get another song you want to talk real quickly about Asheville Barnaroo. 8 years now? 8 years.
Yeah, we moved it to Franny's Farm, believe it or not, in 2013, and been learning so much every year ever since. And this year is year number 6 at Franny's, and we can't wait because Keith actually came in on the team this year and helped me book the lineup and did an amazing job. And it's the most diverse lineup we've had. We mentioned Eric Gales, Jane Kramer, The Moon and You, Sister Ivy, Tall Tall Trees, Aaron Burdett, Big Daddy Love. So it's kind of all over the place, and it's been benefiting the Asheville Music School since 2015, if I'm not mistaken. And they've been a great organization to work with, and that's just, we work with them because we want to inspire and support the next generation of musicians. We're talking about Asheville, and that's one way that we can give back is to support their kids now, but they're going to be in here in a couple years, or they're going to be on the road stuffed into a minivan in a couple years, living the dream. So we want to support that.
September is the the date?
Yeah, September 28th through the
September
30th. It's the last weekend, and we've got tickets on sale right now. We've got a few barn burner passes left, and
And
those
just
are
to
super
clarify, it's not
affordable.
Bonnaroo, it's Barnaroo.
No, this is a very much so local event, and yeah, it's a big family for sure.
Sweet. We are talking with Andrew Scotchie and the River Rats today. Another song.
The song is called "Coming Through."